Starting today, you'll be able to easily identify firms in Singapore that pay progressive wages to lower wage workers. Just look out for these two logos displayed in their stores or websites. The PW mark is an accreditation scheme that is open to employers who hire at least one local worker covered by sectoral or occupational progressive wages. To qualify, businesses must pay the relevant workers progressive wages and pay all other local workers at least the local qualifying salary. The PW Mark Plus is for employers who go one step further to adopt progressive practices in workplace safety and health, training and career development, as well as rest area provision. So, which sectors and occupations are covered under the progressive wage model? Well, workers in the cleaning, security, landscape, lift and escalator maintenance and retail sectors are currently covered, while food services and waste management will be added later this year. And from March 1st, administrators and drivers will be covered under the occupational progressive wages. Joining us now is Terence Ho, Associate Professor in Practice at the Kuan School of Public Policy, National University of Singapore. Thanks for joining us, Prof. So, what kind of impact do you foresee something like the progressive wage mark having in Singapore? How will it benefit the various stakeholders?
I think the PWM mark can extend the benefits of the progressive wage model or PWM to more workers beyond the 8 and 10 low wage workers already covered, and this will include firms that do not hire any foreign workers. Through the PWM, and of course covered by the mark, workers will have a career pathway for their wages to rise along with training and improvements to productivity. There will also be training subsidies for them to upgrade the skills and become more productive, which would also benefit their employers. Firms can also distinguish themselves as progressive employers by obtaining the PWM mark accreditation, which could help them to attract and retain workers, and also to signal to consumers and clients that they are socially responsible.
So you talk about some of the potential signaling that the mark can have, but do you think the mark actually matters to Singaporeans? Do you see it becoming something that consumers and prospective employees will look out for?
I think many Singaporeans already have pointed out that we need to do more to support low-wage workers. So this is an opportunity for them to help by giving custom to businesses with the PWM mark. I think raising awareness among both consumers and prospective employees of the PWM mark and its significance will help in making this something that more people, consumers, employees look out for. And also the government is supporting the PWM mark by making this a prerequisite for government tenders and quotations. This will have a significant impact as many companies have public sector clients.
So currently, companies have to comply with the progressive wage requirements across the relevant sectors and occupations. They also have to pay any other local employees the local qualifying salary. But do you think these requirements are enough? And what more can be done to really uplift our lower wage workers?
I think the progressive wage model itself, beyond just the PWM mark, is really a key initiative to raise the incomes of lower wage workers and narrow the gap with the median. Beyond the requirements of the PWM mark, firms can also obtain the PWM mark Plus by adopting the tripartite standard for advancing the well-being of low-wage workers. And this is a set of progressive workplace practices that spans training and career development, workplace safety and health, and more. So we hope that firms can go above and beyond the minimum requirements under the PWM mark to distinguish themselves as industry leaders and employers of choice. It will take also a whole of society effort to support high pay and benefits for lower wage workers, and most importantly, to recognize the contributions of workers in every job and sector.
Definitely sounds like a very critical step to take. Thank you so much for your valuable insight, Prof. This has been Terence Ho, Associate Professor in Practice at the Kuan School of Public Policy, National University of Singapore. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos.